Good morning, everyone. I hope you had a wonderful night rest. Okay, very quickly. Okay, once again, you're welcome to the 10 days freestyle motivation challenge. Today is day 8, and I'm your regular host, Kikachukwu. Right. Thank you so much for those of you who have been listening from the very first day. Today's day 9, actually. Sorry, today's day 9. Yesterday was day 8. Okay, I just remembered. So today's day 9. I feel like having more days, but I just have to, do what I've planned out from the beginning. Okay, so today's day 9, and we just have one more day left after today. So I know it's going to be a very, very, very exciting and wonderful experience for each and every one of us, or it has been a very wonderful experience for each and every one of us. So thank you so much. In case you have not listened to any of my previous podcast and you listen to this one right now, you can as well just request for them, and I will send you the link for you to view the rest of the audios and possibly learn from them. Okay, thank you very much. So today we're going to be talking about something very quickly, and yesterday we talked about expect criticism. Okay, expect criticism, and before that we talked about embracing responsibilities, and before that we talked about utilizing opportunities. Now today we're going to be talking about it's just a simple tag. You are possible. All right, we're talking about possibilities. We're talking about possibilities today, and so I just want to make you understand something from the word. You are possible. You see a lot of people tell you, you've also heard people tell you that it is possible for you to do that thing and that thing that you really want to do, and most of you might be doubting what it is you're saying. But the truth is, you are possible. What I mean by you are possible is, if it was possible for you to be born, if it was possible, irrespective of everything that happened, for you to be here on earth, if it's possible for you to have grown from being a little child to the age where you are now, if it was possible for you to do those little things that you initially thought you couldn't do, then it is possible for you to do that big thing that you have in mind to do. Okay, for example, if you go, those of us who are, virtually if you're a student, you must, process of reading, as a student, you must have gone through some histories. You see some inventions and some new ideas and new discoveries. There was a great project that was carried out by people, and initially it was not possible because it has never been done on the earth. And so a lot of people criticized them, a lot of people looked down on them, a lot of people said a lot of things, it's not possible, a lot of words that could have discouraged these people. But because they knew in their mind that as long as our mind could fathom the possibility of it, it was going to be possible. The Bible made us understand that as a man thinketh in his heart, so he becomes. If you think that it is not possible for you to do a certain thing, the truth is you begin to lose the ability to do that particular thing, because first and foremost, you don't even want to venture into it. So even when you want to venture into it, because you don't believe in what you want to do, there is no strength, there's no zeal to go do that thing you want to do. So the first thing you need to understand is always think possible. Always think possible. There is possibility. Everything is possible as long as you believe it, as long as you're ready to go after it. It is possible. And there are people who have hatched, schemes, both positive and negative, and they've all been possible. They've executed them, and it was successful. Why? Because they knew in their mind that it was going to be possible. The truth is, the mind of man is unlimited, but the truth is, our understanding is limited. So most times, we find it very difficult to comprehend the capacity, and the uniqueness of the mind. And the mind has the ability to phantom imagination. For example, you can imagine a lot of things, and sometimes it can be very crazy things. It can be very, things that looks impossible. Let's say in quote, that looks impossible. But the truth is, these are actions that causes things that look impossible, that seem impossible, to become possible. And so, if you begin to look down on yourself, for example, you can never become. If you don't think of the possibilities of who you are, as I said, you are possible. If it were possible for you to have come to this earth, no other person but you, meaning that your parents would have given birth, to someone different, but it was you. And like I said, during the course of this video, that there was a problem that demanded a solution, that demanded the creation of each and every person on this earth. So it means you are here to solve a problem. Your existence here on earth is unique. Okay, your existence here is not for granted. It's not for you to just come and have a nice time. It's for you to do something meaningful and add value to what you came to meet. And so if you think it's not possible for you to do that particular task that you've been called here to do, it's going to be very possible for you to do anything. Okay, if you just begin to imagine those little things that you thought was not possible until you were able to achieve them, and see the joy that came out from it. The truth is, your mind saw it even before you saw it. God saw it before you even saw it. And the ability for you to live the limitations of the flesh, the ability for you to live the limitations of your environment, the limitations of what people are saying, the criticism, the limitations of what you thought was possible, and venture into that thing, you begin to see the impossibilities play out in your life. Okay, there are a lot of things that people termed impossible that would never, that if those persons who were to do those things listened to those voices, listened to the environment and all those things, they would not be able to invent and do those things, and now we'll not be enjoying what we're enjoying right now. There are a lot of things you're using now, a lot of things, even the clothes you're wearing, the food you're eating, the gadget device you're using to listen to this, everything, even the what makes it up, everything you have, if it's people who brought it up, the plane you entered last before this whole, stay-at-home thing happened. If it was never, if the person thought it was impossible and they sat at home and it was like they told me that's not possible, it's their light, can't work, nothing has been like that, only just birds fly. People wouldn't have invented airplanes. So the truth is, those ideas that come to your mind, most especially as a child of God, is born from the Spirit of God. And the truth is, God brings, open your eyes to see the impossibilities, what we term impossibilities, and it's for you to be imagining it and seeing the possibilities of how to execute that thing is enough for you to understand that it is possible for it to become a reality. Those dreams that you've been having, those aspirations, those visions that God has given you about your life, visions that God has given about your life, it is possible. You can become exactly what God has told you, shown you that you're going to become. But what you need to do is believe first in God, believe in yourself, and go after what you're supposed to go after. Believe in the potentials that God has put in you. So basically, I'm just going to believe in the 3 points. Believe in God, believe in yourself, and believe in the ability of God in you. All right? Believe in God, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself means don't look down on yourself. Don't look that, I'm not qualified to be that person to do that great thing. No. Believe in God, believe in yourself, and believe in the potential that is resident inside of you. So thank you very much, everyone, for listening to this, episode. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Do well to like, to subscribe, to comment. Drop a comment. Okay, I want to see your question. Possibly, if it's a question you have, drop it, and I'll attend to it when I come. When I go through them. Thank you so much, everyone. You can also, if you're through my social media platform, you can also send your messages. You can send your questions. You can send your comments. You can like them. Okay, do well to share, and above all, be challenged to become better every day. So thank you so much, everyone. I love you guys. This is Kikachukwu signing out. Peace.